Today is the 16th of September 2023, and it's the start of the cooler days. Although it's the middle of October, these cooler days, it was this temperature when I was camping in August 2022. Basically the same temperature. So when people say it's getting very cold now, it isn't actually that cold, to be honest, not for the time of year. Because usually it's at this temperature in August, late August, mid-August. When I was camping last year at Portland, it was definitely around this temperature. But because we've had such a hot year, where most days has been 28 degrees Celsius, nearly every day between March and the end of September 2023 has been at least 26 degrees Celsius every day, with most days being 28 degrees Celsius, and we've even had temperatures going to the 30s as well, even in late September time. Not late September, early September, sorry, which you don't expect because British weather's not supposed to be like that. But that's what it's been like this year. Hotter than the days when we had that July heat wave of 2022, and you had a lot more rainier days or whatever. Right, this piece of information that you can see on the screen is the threats I've had over the weekend, and there's a few other things that have been said that I haven't listed because I couldn't fit it on the page. But you've also had stuff like old threats such as Stephanie being mentioned, orange juice, just you lost your life, you're going to be destroyed, you're going to be ripped to pieces, we want you, whatever, basically what's on that list. And also this weekend's been the loudest weekend for shouting and banging, and it's not just one neighbour that's doing it. It appears that the neighbour in the room next to me is not very happy either. But whether it's connected, whether they're friends with each other, or it's not my business to know, but whatever's going on, whether they like or don't like, I can tell you now it just doesn't sound very good. I just put it that way. And it got nasty outside my door last night, so I decided to go and investigate. It sounded like someone was trying to yank the door open, basically, and I had to investigate, and there was nobody there, unless it's a ghost, of course. You never know. But it definitely wasn't good, and 2:20 in the morning seemed to be a bad time for this shouting and aggressive behaviour and banging to say I'm going to fucking smash you out and knife you in. And also I put an extraterrestrial alien hybrid on Facebook, and because it looks like Matty, he got nasty about it. So he's obviously seen my Facebook, or someone has seen it and someone's not very happy about it, or it could be coincidence. But whatever happened, at the time I put that on there, I wasn't really taking much notice of who it looked like, obviously this alien. But yes, in some ways the characteristics was there, so I had to remove that pretty sharpish, just in case it causes any trouble. Anyway, 2:20 this morning, this was shouted. That's it now, you fucking fruitcake, having your fucking door bashed in, slamming your fucking teeth in. I'm gonna fucking knife you down, take you out at fucking knife point, break your fucking door down, inject you with HIV, fucking gone, fucking shoot you dead. You're a fucking child rapist. A lot more aggressive than what I'm doing. Lots of banging, hard banging, not just gentle banging. And this is at 2:20 AM in the morning. And the staff, obviously, when I went down there this morning to mention it, they couldn't hear nothing. But you can't, even when it's the aggressivest and nights. I've noticed it when it's been kicking off and there's been shouting. I go to staff office, it's completely silent, but they're in a completely different part of the building. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors they got to go through before they can find out where the noise is coming from, and they can't hear nothing. So you've got the staff door, which is mostly closed. Then you've got these little steps. You've got the next door, which goes to the stairs to the flats at one end. Then you've got like a corridor that goes towards the next load. There's another door next to that. Then at the other end there's another door. You've got the steps, and then there's the fire door to that neighbour's flat, and then obviously you've got his door, and basically he's just under me. vertically, so, or around that area. So so basically he's the furthest away also. No, actually I am, followed by him. Furthest away from the flat, from the staff office in the building. The furthest possible distance away from the building. So that's that, you know, so it's bad, you know, it's not good. Either way, there's a lot of this behaviour is getting nastier and nastier. If I can get the date out of my phone, I can tell you when it started getting nasty. It was Thursday the 5th of October 2023 that this trouble increased. Roughly about 10 PM-ish. That's when it started getting aggressive and nasty. Otherwise you had about 2 weeks of calmer days. I don't know why he's suddenly kicked off, or why it's kicked off in general since the 5th, but it was definitely a lot calmer for about 2 or 3 weeks. There were a couple of days where it didn't sound good, but I did notice that the outside problems are at a height at that time, because I wasn't sure whether the where it's coming from. Obviously, so yeah, not very happy about it. There's a load of things to say that I mentioned orange juice, to blow the building up with diesel, to make sure that you're dead, you've got to go, you're a rapist. And you're thinking to yourself, well, you're being told you're a fucking rapist when you've never had anyone in your whole life and a sick cunt. And yet the people that are saying this, or, you know, I don't want to cause trouble, but I would like sexual blonde ladies that are in their teens. You know, do you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. So to actually be ripped to pieces as a sick cunt by people that have had sex with children, basically, you know, with the threats outside and inside, you know, it's not fucking good, is it? It's an insult, to be honest, the fact that they're fucking children and you're being nailed as a sick cunt when you never had anyone, with them getting fucking violent and nasty about it, with their fucking stronghold against you, which well, it's stronghold because you're powerless to do anything. Even though you've got the evidence, they've tried to destroy my evidence. They have destroyed my evidence. Computers are broke, USB sticks are broke, CDs or discs have been lost. You know, it's not been good. I have lost information, and at serious times, especially 2012 area, where I saw Stephanie on the bus. The computer decided to break down, and gave him a good chance to twist me for having sex with her or going with her when I wasn't, or never been with her. So they've done many things like that as well to make it. Even serious police incidents. When I was arrested, years and years ago, because the computer deleted the information, or someone got into my flat and deleted it off, I had nothing to back me up, or evidence that I was doing on that day, and I got in trouble for something I didn't do. But without that, I made sure that all this sort of information is kept safe, especially since about because the computer broke, I have lost 6 months of problems back in the 2015 I can't remember the year now. It's been a tricky one, it's been difficult. But all I can say is I'm not making any of this stuff up. I've not had anyone, and it's as simple as that. But anyway, this list on here, as you see, you play back this video to see this list if you can't see it properly, I haven't read it. But this is just a selection of threats, and that's not the roughest threats either. I've known it a lot rougher. That's just this week. You know, the threats can change from week to week, but this is just the overall threats that have occurred this week. So thank you for watching, have a good day.